Hello dear children. So last lecture we were doing the nucleophilic substitution reactions of alkyl halides or haloalkanes, and we were doing some example reactions, and I told you that I will be continuing with this in the next lecture. So these were the examples and these are the homework questions that we have to do. So if you have tried this, very good, otherwise you can just check how to do them, and please learn these reactions, go through them, practice them as much as possible so that you can find it easy while writing it in the exam. So first reaction here is ethanol to ethyl cyanide. Okay. So ethanol is C2H5OH has to be converted to C2H5CN. Now you can see here that it's not a simple conversion. You have not yet learned the reactions of alcohol. So OH group to be replaced by cyanide group. Okay, direct reaction is not there. So one method that you have learnt is, if you convert this ethanol into C2H5X, then you can convert it into cyanide. Okay, so you had learned the preparation of alkyl halide. So I have given you both the things together. So first step will be preparation of alkyl halide. So I am taking any example, like you can have example of PX3 or PCl5 HX with catalyst. So minus H3PO4 PO3 will give you C2H5X, and then with alcoholic KCN or NaCN it will give you the desired compound. Then sixth reaction, methyl bromide to ethane nitrile. Methyl bromide CH3Br to ethane nitrile. Now here ethane means what? There should be two carbon atoms. So do not get confused. Ethane nitrile is nothing but methyl cyanide. This is ethane nitrile. This is how you name the cyanide group in IUPAC. Okay, so there are two carbon atoms. So that's why ethane and nitrogen, that is nitrile. So reaction is not difficult. CH3Br gives you CH3CN. If by mistake you write CH3CH2CN, then it becomes difficult for you to increase the number of carbon atoms here. Okay, 2 times, because then you will be requiring to convert 1 carbon to 3 carbon. Okay, so that does not happen directly here. So here the reagent that we use is alcoholic KCN minus KX. Next reaction, ethyl bromide, that is C2H5Br to ethyl acetate. Acetate means it should come from acetic acid. So acetic acid is what? It is CH3COOH. When I said ethyl acetate means instead of hydrogen we are having the ethyl group. So these ethyl groups are same. So rest reagent that you need is CH3COOAg. So minus AgBr. I'm sorry, here it will be Br. Eighth, methyl iodide to methyl nitrite. Methyl iodide is CH3I, has to be converted to methyl nitrite. Nitrite means ONO. So CH3ONO. Okay. You can see this is also NO2 group, but the bonding is from oxygen side. So that's why it is named as nitrite. So for formation of nitrite group, we use either NaNO2 or we use KNO2. Then bromoethane to nitroethane. Bromoethane CH3CH2Br giving you CH3CH2 NO2. Nitroethane, this is nitroethane, this is methyl nitrite, this is nitroethane. So for nitroethane we use AgNO2 because we want the bonding from nitrogen. Okay, see these were the examples. Now the homework question that I had given to you. First one, how will you convert ethyl chloride to ethoxybenzene? Now you can see here I have given here benzene. Now the reactivity method, the reaction method is similar to what you have learnt. Okay. So again the procedure is same. First write the structures. So ethyl chloride, you want it to convert into ethoxybenzene. Ethoxybenzene is what? It's an ether. That means you need Williamson's etherification method. So the reagent that we use here is sodium phenoxide. Okay, phenoxide ion will be the nucleophile, it will replace the chlorine. Second reaction, ethanol to propane nitrile. Ethanol C2H5OH to propane nitrile. Propane nitrile means what? CH3CH2CN. Okay, just now you have done this reaction here. It's the same reaction. In the beginning I had given you what? I had given you ethyl cyanide. Cyanide, the carbon will be included in ethyl group, then it becomes propane nitrile. So these two reactions that I have given was same. So first step, convert it into C2H5. Suppose you are converting it into Cl by using PCl3 or PCl5 or SOCl2, and then we are using here KCN in presence of alcohol. Third reaction, but1ene to N-butyl iodide. But1ene CH3CH2 CH double bond CH2 to be converted to N-butyl iodide. N-butyl iodide means iodine should be on the first position. So how to bring about this reaction? Okay, that means you have to convert it into CH3 CH2 CH2 CH2I. Now what you are going to do here? Okay, you need a reaction occurring at the first position. This is an unsymmetrical alkene, that means definitely it will follow Markovnikov addition. So how you are going to do it? Okay, so 1-butene CH3 CH2 CH double bond CH2. In this you add HBr in presence of peroxide. So when you add HBr in presence of peroxide, what will be formed? CH3 CH2 CH2 CH2Br. This will be the major product that will be formed. So you get here what? 1-bromo-butane, and then this 1-bromo-butane reacting with NaI, you are going to get here CH3 CH2 CH2 CH2I, that is N-butyl iodide. Okay, so these were the questions that I wanted to discuss with you. So solve the exercise questions that are given in your textbook. Do all the conversions. If you are having any problem, do write them or mention them in the comment box. I will be solving them and showing it to you in the next lecture. So thank you everyone. Bye bye. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Bye.